Hey folks, how you doing? I know it's been a while again. I said I would do that 0 to 60 for you. I said I'll do it next week. That was like, I don't know, over a month ago. So we're going to do it today. And if I can find the right place, I'm going to try a standing still quarter of a mile as well. But obviously I need the right place. But we'll see how that goes. If you're wondering what this is for my vape. Oh, it's one of my neighbours, Danger Damien. I'll have to put a link to his YouTube channel underneath here. He's pretty cool. I like watching his videos. They're well narrated and got a nice little intro to them, and they keep you watching them. He's done a good job there. I just waffle on about any old shit. But I'm going to take you off down some back roads. I'm going to try and find a straight road somewhere without any side roads where we can do the standing still quarter of a mile. And I've also just remapped again. I noticed that I've put my access port on it. It hasn't been on for about 6 months. Well, actually that's a lie. I did put it on, no, it is about 6 months. Last time I used it I reflashed because the car was doing some weird shit, like between 4,000 and 5,000 RPM, so I reflashed it and it was fine after that. And now I kind of feel something lacking again, so I just reflashed it again. And I noticed the dam was down to 0.93, so there was an issue there. Some car that's I hope that's not a cop, because he's doing about the same speed as what I was then. So yeah, I just reflashed it. So obviously this standing still quarter of a mile and the 0 to 60, I don't know how accurate they're going to be, because obviously the car's not, the ECU has got some learning to go through. And I always find about 50 to 100 miles is what it needs. But at least that's kind of what I understand it to be. So we'll see how that goes. And I've also got a full tank of gas. I gassed up earlier, didn't think about me making a video. So I apologise about that, but yeah, we'll get something done today. Alright, I'll probably make this right up here and then I'll turn the camera off for a little bit. And then I'll go find a decent road and we'll pop the camera back on again. Give it some open it up a little bit to kind of get the car seeing the full rev range. At least that's how I think about it anyway. I can only go by how I think about it. I guess I should read up a little more. Anyway, I'll be back in a little bit. Well, I'll be back immediately for you, but I don't know how long it's going to take me to find this straight road. I've got a good idea where to go though. Anyway, I'll shut the fuck up and I'll see you back in a second. Alright folks, we're back. I haven't actually gone that far, maybe about 3 miles, but I remember a road up here. I paint roads for a living, put the stripes down on the road, and I remember one being just up here on the right, which I laid out for one of our crews, and I'm pretty sure the straight on it is nice and flat, and it's at least quarter of a mile. Probably a little bit more than that, which is good because I'll have time to brake for the left down bend that's down the bottom of it. But we'll be turning it. I think it's up here somewhere, not far. So as I was saying earlier, this thing right here comes off, get my dripper and go ahead and just push up a couple of times, and then it'll put some drips in there for me. Nice, eh? I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. Alright, let's put the vape away. Now let's put the cap back on. Alright, should be just up round this corner. There should be a nice straight. And there's no turns except for the first one that's here on the left. Look at that, that looks like 1/4 mile to me. Right, let's see where this thing is on here. Performance. 1/4 mile. Accelerate vehicle to begin. Okay, obey traffic laws. Yeah, right. Whatever, asshole. Alright, here we go. I hope that was 1/4 mile. Let's have a look. I'm not sure, but stop at the end and not read it. I'm actually shaking. I actually changed gear pretty quick. I didn't know I could change that quick. I wonder if I was heavy breathing while I was doing that, or whether I held my breath. It'd be kind of funny to see when I play it back. Well, we'll go back around and we'll do a 0 to 60. The launch I done then was kind of okay, but it wasn't one as good as it could have been. So hopefully the 0 to 60 will launch him a little better. Kind of want it round about 4,000 RPM and kind of dump the clutch. Let's see what we did do. 14.2 at 98 miles an hour. I think I let off because I did notice I was about 98. I think I may have let off. I don't know if that road was long enough. I could have let off a little later. But the 1/8 of a mile was 9.2 at 81. I know I was flat out there. The 1,000 feet was 11.97. And what's 1/4 mile? 1,000, let's see. It's about 1,250? No, 1,300. About 1,300, so it was another 300 feet past that. So maybe I was still on it. Oh well, 14.2. I don't know what the car will actually do, what it says online about it. Right, let's go back. Sure everything's looking good on the gauges. Make sure we haven't pissed the car off at all. No, everything looks fine. Okay, we'll get back on this straight. Once I do this, I'm getting the fuck out of Dodge, because it only takes somebody to stick their head out the window and wonder what this dumb asshole's doing. And it only takes one look at my license plate and you'll remember it. So we'll go up a little further, right about here. 0 to 60 is going to come nice and quick anyway. Alright, let's have a look. Performance, 0 to 60. Accelerate vehicle to begin. Okay, here we go, folks. I always get nervous when I'm doing this. Right, that definitely got him. Oh, 5.1. Damn, that's the best I've ever done. I'm definitely faster at changing gear. Alright, nice and slow now. Alright, let's take him back to the gauges. Oh man, that was cool. Be interesting to see. Like I said, that quarter of a mile, I'm not sure if I actually done a quarter before I let off. I hope I did. If not, I mean, that's what it is. I'll have to look back at the video now to remember what I done there. Was it 14 something? Oh well, I'll be watching it back in a minute. But 5.1 on the 0 to 60 with a full tank and my fat ass in here is pretty good, I think. And that's the fastest I've ever done it. I can't believe how quick I'm changing gear. Because I don't normally drive like that. Not anymore anyway. But I think that it was a very good start. So, launched it about 4 grand. Was off the clutch very quick. Changed the second was pretty good. Although I did hang it a little bit in first, I probably should have changed about 5 grand. Just because the way this car is, it's kind of although the map I've got in there, it's still pulling quite good at about 6, so maybe we're all right. If it was a standard map, then yeah, about 4.5, 5 is where you're in very, you know, it's where the torque starts to drop off, so it's good to change around there. But with this map, it doesn't. The torque keeps on going. It doesn't climb, but it levels out. Well, it goes up slightly, I think. I don't remember. Fuck, I don't know what I'm talking about. Holy shit. Holy fuck, that must have been a car accident in one of the monument walls back there to that subdivision, because it's all fucking burnt down. It just doesn't burn on its own. That must have been a car hit it. I'm glad I found that bit, thought of that bit of road. Did you like the lines on the road? They look fucking perfect, don't they? It's because they were laid out so nice. Well, do you know what? I done my long-term review, and something I did forget about was first to second. It still is a bit of a pain in the butt sometimes. Both coming off the clutch and actually going into gear, it's still a little bit clunky. It's more clunky than the other gears. I think one of those shift stops, the pairing shift stop, would obviously get rid of that. And I've been thinking of getting one. Well, I've been thinking of getting one ever since I bought the car, but I never have got one. But maybe I'll look into that again. So I know it's going to help. Man, that was fun. It is funny sat there though when you're about to launch. I don't know if you guys get the same, but well, you're only human as well. But I kind of get that little fluttering in my stomach. I get a little nervous. So I don't know if it's because I'm on camera and I want to do it right, or just the fact that you're out there doing something you shouldn't be doing. Although I didn't break the law by that much. I probably hit 65, something like that, and then let off. So it wasn't that bad. The 98 was a bit worse though. Standing still quarter of a mile was a bit worse. But yeah, when I go back, before I put this video up, I think I'm going to find out, or whilst it's uploading, I'll find out what this car, what the book says it's supposed to do, quarter of a mile. Because I'm thinking it's, I'm thinking I might have let off a little early. I keep saying it, but I would have liked another 500 feet on that road. If I was to go back and do it again, I'll probably start a little earlier than what I did and go on the brakes a little later. As I said, I don't drive the car that fast anymore, so I was not sure of my braking point. Oh, do you know what? I had the fucking AC on as well. I forgot to turn the AC off. So there's a little bit of power as well there. I still love that little pop. And it only does it with this map. I guess there's a, I said it in the last video, but there must be a little bit of unburnt fuel when you let off the throttle. It only does it when I get to about half throttle. Normally, you know, I'm about quarter throttle when I'm accelerating. You know, I don't, like I said, I don't drive it as hard as I used to. I still have fun in it now and again. Shame this little stretch wasn't a bit longer, because that road we're on, it's got AST treatment on the road, which is asphalt stone treatment, something like that, I think is what it stands for. But it's very grippy, so launching it's nice, but I'd imagine there's a lot more friction between the ground and the tires, so it could probably go faster, I'm sure, if it was on something a bit smoother like this, or the grip or the grippiness may have helped it, who knows. But I thought with that bit more friction, certainly pulling away it's going to help, because there wasn't no squeaker tires. You ain't going to squeal tires on that surface. It's great in the winter. If I'm on a surface like that, I don't care. Or wet. If it's raining, I don't really care. How fast is this car going? Not fast enough. Well, I think I'll conclude this video, folks. Appreciate you tuning in, and I'm not going to promise when the next video will be. You know, maybe it'll be in 2 years or something, I don't know. Like I said, I only like to put a video up when I've got some content to put in it. The videos about, you know, I watch some other car videos, you know, and it goes into their life and everything. You know, they get a new air freshener and there's a fucking video for it. It's like, come on now. You know, and they put up clickbait, you know, oh, it sold my car is broken, or car's in the, you know, being worked on, or whatever, you know, and and it's like they're putting a damn muffler tip on it or something. I'm not going to make videos like that. If there's a video on my channel, I think it's worth watching. So I don't know what to come up next. You know, maybe I will just go out and do some nice little drives down back roads, but something I do want to do is, and I've got to really beg my wife for this, because we're going on a cruise in 3 weeks, and 2 weeks after that is Subi Fest, up in the mountains on the tail of the dragon, and my buddy with his BRZ, he's going, and I went last year. Well, we both went last year, and it's on one of the best roads in the country, so I really want to be up there, get my tires swapped over, but it's just another expense, couple of nights in a hotel, bunch of fuel, food, before it's all said and done, and then putting my tires back on, having them fitted back on this one. Before it's all said and done, you know, you spent $400 or $500. So I don't really know if I'm going to do it or not. We will see. If I do, actually, I'll probably do it on these tires. It's going to be a bit cooler this time of year. Because I know when I went last year, I only had the car for like 2 weeks when I went up there. And I drove it like an asshole. Poor car got thrashed. Anyway, I said I was going to conclude this video. I'm going to, once after I turn this corner right here, show my skills on hill towing. Well, not skills, just got a bit better. So 5th to 3rd, perfect. Little blip to 2nd, maybe could have been a little bit more of a blip. I've got to be kind of careful around here. I've got there's half a dozen cops that I know of in my neighbourhood, and it's not a big neighbourhood, and there's probably more of them in there in plain cars. So I know I got stopped by one of them. So I kind of need to go careful here. But anyway, I'm going to switch this off. Thanks for watching, folks. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe, and I'll try and get some more content out to you. But like I said, it's if it's going to be more content, I'll make sure it's something worth watching. You know, not just me. You know, me putting a new air freshener in the car or something. So anyway, catch you later, folks, and have a great afternoon, or morning, or evening, whenever you're fucking watching this. But have a good one either way. Goodbye.